Previously on Book of Spring.
The time finally came for them to pick up their weapons, and it's also that special guard's birthday. Martha needed help picking flowers and making wreaths for the party. They all head to the flower field and met a minty breath baby caterpillar who they absolutely distrusted for no apparent reason that I can think of.
Jake literally just looks at us. I think you ate your leaf.
I didn't eat my leaf.
Your
What did
breath
it look
says
like?
otherwise.
It was like like knee size.
Okay.
It was kind of bumpy, and it was green like me.
Well, what
and
do you want your leaf for?
I want to eat it.
You ate your
I
leaf.
didn't eat my leaf.
You
I didn't eat my leaf.
You ate your leaf.
I did not eat my leaf.
You ate your leaf.
I did not eat my leaf.
Fire.
And it just really turns away from Jake really huffily.
It was green like me.
Okay.
It's bubbly, and it smells, and it tastes like how the wind feels.
Tastes.
I turned to the party and said, "Don't listen to this thing," and ate the leaf.
Were you
And
looking
it doesn't even realize it.
I eat leaves.
Uh-huh.
I didn't eat this one.
Okay.
Turns away from Jake angrily.
All right. I mean, I'll look for it.
Okay.
Can you tell me about the plant that it came off of?
Oh, I don't know its name, but it tastes and smell good.
I was going to pull out the book and
Yeah.
flip through it
Yeah.
into like mint and be like, is this your leaf?
That's my leaf.
Oh.
And he starts to go up to it and like try to get to it.
Wait, this leaf on the page? your
Yeah,
leaf?
like it's like, are you holding it close down to him?
Oh, man, if I pull it back, he's going to cry.
Are you holding it down close to him?
Okay. See, this isn't the leaf. This is paper. This is a picture of your leaf.
Oh, a picture. But my leaf.
And he starts to crawl towards you, and it will start crawling.
You know
up
what? I'll let him take a nibble of the page.
Okay.
Is this
Yeah.
your leaf? Taste it and see if it's...
So he takes a chunk out of like there's like a little hole mark, and no, bad,
Like a bad leaf. No, not my leaf.
So I close the book.
It look like my leaf.
Okay, so we got to find a mint
So,
plant.
since Jake has already got a whiff of what he ate, and that we already know what it visually looks like. Can I like sniff out to see where I can find some?
Sure.
It would like. Basically, I want to know if there's any within the vicinity of us, or if we're going to have to like travel to the great mountains of minty leaves. It'll take you a day to get there, traveler. Do you attend the birthday or attend to this caterpillar? And it's in spirit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And I rolled a mighty 4. Oof.
it's kind of windy out today.
Kind of windy, yeah.
And so the smells of all the flowers,
mixing
it's all
together.
mixing in with together. Yeah.
So
Yes.
I'll look. I
Sure.
mean, I know it's mint. I know what mint looks like. I hope. Can I roll like Dex Int?
Yes.
4.
Wow. No.
Nope. I'm sucking. This outdoors thing is not working for me.
The sun is beating down on Babu's skin. The wind is blowing through, and every once in a while, a petal gets caught in your skin, like on your skin and your face.
Ew, gross.
Yeah.
You
well,
said
you're-
Dexcent?
yes.
Okay.
It just slowly dissolves.
Martha called us over. Does she know anything about this
Oh
thing?
yeah, mint. So yeah, she's like, oh, mint. Yeah, I can help you guys find it. I know it usually grows. It's like
not sure.
it's like
Yeah, I
a
don't
tall.
know.
It's a tall plant. It usually gets about to be like. And she looks over at Arthur about like to his knees, to Arthur's knees. They're usually out in the, they need full sun. So I haven't really seen mint on this side of the hill. We can try the other side of the hill. Maybe there's mint over there. I mean, I usually don't grow mint, so I'm not familiar. But let's look around. I'll know it when I see it, though. And so if you guys want to help her,
Should we
Sure.
take this caterpillar with us so we don't lose him? Or I guess we'll hear him.
I mean, you can if you want to. Does Colleen want to bring him with?
I can carry him.
Yeah. So if you hold out your hand, he'll crawl up into.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really love my leaf. I miss it so much.
Chris is shaking his head. Babu, you have grandchildren.
I know, but he's a caterpillar. He's not a person.
And you're a fish.
Yeah, but he's got big Disney eyes that he's
No,
crying
I'm a
with.
fish man. I don't.
I mean, fishmen would probably still eat caterpillars, right? It's like
Probably.
It'd be good bait.
No.
He's bait.
Oh.
And I've got a fish hook.
That's what this caterpillar looks like to me.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
like, who ate my lollipop? And you got like all the candy around your mouth. Like, yeah, sure.
Do it my chocolate, yeah. Yeah, he'll crawl up onto your shoulder. Thank
Okay.
you.
I'm helping. I just don't want to.
Babu's tired.
I mostly, this has not been a good outing for me. I am helping so that he stops screaming. That's entirely my motivation here.
Okay, sure.
So what can I roll to search?
Dex int.
Yep. Arthur will stand on top
And
of
then
the hill.
Martha will give you guys a +1 now because she's helping you.
All right. Do I get to roll again, or am I?
You can roll again, yeah.
Rolling Dex in too.
Yes,
or-
you can.
10.
Okay,
And
yeah.
also,
I got 17.
oh,
God.
damn. You just, like a hawk, you just, your eagle vision.
The more the caterpillar talks, like my ears just go.
I got 7.
And
Okay,
I
yeah,
just,
you're good.
I just focus.
Yeah, so you guys will crest the top of the hill and you're like scanning and like, Colleen's got the little caterpillar who's scanning and looking too. He can't see for shit. Arthur's also looking, and you guys are all looking for this like tall, bumpily leaves that kind of grows in bunches. And with Martha's help, you guys spot some, and you'll walk over to. Yep.
That's the locking on
Yes.
noise.
And it goes, lots of my leaves. And he'll. So yeah, do you let?
I want to set him down.
Yep. And then he starts munching away on his leaf.
I found my leaf. I mean, you helped me find my leaves.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
He's just eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the talking
Where's
insects.
my reward?
Demand a badge.
Just kidding.
The reward is he's going to shut up.
The badge is him on it, just with his big eyes crying.
Yeah.
And then Babu just gets a Sharpie and scratches stuff out. Oh, yes. Okay.
Yay! And he starts eating his leaf.
Not all good deeds need a reward. But I want a reward.
Well, you could talk to him more. Maybe he knows stuff.
You just shake him down.
He's not crying anymore.
He's still going to talk like that, though.
Like what? No, maybe not. You don't know. You haven't
I
talked
don't
to him
know.
yet.
Hey, thanks for finding my leaf.
Hey, I feel strong and good now. I've aged 2 years.
2.
Now I'm a butterfly.
I'm gonna make my bristles now.
I wonder how long caterpillars live.
No, I
Like
mean,
3 months?
I have no idea.
Something like that?
It seems like a
They don't
long
live
time to
very
live
long.
as a very vulnerable creature.
No, I will not talk to him.
Yeah, I just leave too. I'm just like, I don't. He's
There's
eating
a-
his leaves now. Whatever.
Why?
Goodbye. Thanks for your help, bros.
Goodbye, bro.
Guys, mint leaf. I feel good. I feel jacked.
Ugh.
I feel ripped.
It's like protein powder. Pre-workout.
Jake's
he
like,
goes, "Thank you, boy.
Well, we didn't fall into the earth.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting it to be a trap.
I'll remember you.
No, you won't.
I will remember you for always and forever.
And Jake rolls his eyes like,
Love me.
thinking,
I was designed to be lovable.
thinking,
I reject it.
thinking you remember that it just ate its own leaf, and now it's like,
I didn't eat my own leaf.
You're eating it now.
I'm eating these now."
yeah, whatever.
Okay. Martha's like, "Well, that was interesting."
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, okay.
Well, that was something that happened. Well, let's go
So
back
now we
to
make
the
a
Gary.
wreath.
Let's make some wreaths.
Babu needs a are
you gonna get a pipe?
I don't know. I might.
All right.
I could see Babu with a pipe.
You
You go
just
see a
you
great
take
deal
out
reach for a pipe.
you take out the shank from your walking stick, and it has enough of a of a pipe shape.
Smoke seaweed.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll get back to the cart, and Martha says, "Okay, let's just make these real quick, and I'll show you how." And I'm gonna actually make you guys roll for this.
Okay, and that's
Dex int again.
Dex. But
It'll be Dex
crafting,
int.
crafting
What
is
is it?
Dex strength.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, crafting is
No,
Dex.
but I don't want to.
It's on my thingamajig.
I'm gonna say this takes more
Int,
skill.
okay. All right, all
And
right.
she's gonna show you how to weave in and out, and the target number you're looking for is
You better
higher
get
than
a
a
good
6.
roll, Bob.
9.
Nice.
12.
Beautiful.
I got a 8.
Good. You get higher than a 6?
I got a 6.
That works.
I make some lackluster, but still
Obviously, this today is not doing good for Babu.
You accidentally put a mint leaf in it.
Yeah.
Don't. No, we gotta pull it out.
No.
He's gonna hate it.
Please no.
Oh, please
I'd rather
don't.
they just look
I
really
hate
limp
the
and flaccid than there be a mint leaf in it.
I
Okay.
would personally hate it to be accusing this caterpillar of eating its own leaf, but it turns out Babu stole it by accident.
Oh,
Babu's been stealing his
He
leaves.
had it all along.
No, like
No.
I imagine, like while he's gathering the
Yeah.
flowers, picks up the mint leaf, and that was the one that belonged to the caterpillar.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, I've been accusing it of eating its own leaf this entire time, but it turns out Babu had it by accident.
Let's say Babu starts putting it together. Martha catches him putting mint leaves in it and says, no, 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 no.
no.
No, no.
Okay.
And then the rest of it is all, like just ramshackled put together. Like it doesn't make sense. Instead of like alternating.
I'm as senile as Wyatt now.
Exactly. All right. And you make your wreaths and we'll head back into town. Martha brought snacks. She'll feed you guys some snacks. And then you'll get yourself back into Gale
snacks.
Forge. Mini quiches.
Oh, mini quiches.
Mini quiches, mini scones, and lemon water.
Okay.
Fun.
Yeah. Yay.
Fine.
Nice spring day
Nice, yeah. No, it's terrible. It's a terrible spring day.
for Babu. Okay, and then you'll make your way back to town and
Babu have allergies.
Normally, but he might with all the flowers around. Because I think this is like the most flowers he's been around
probably
for a while.
pollen. Is that why you're so feeling so cranky?
Yeah,
All
maybe
this
it's just
pollen.
I just keep sneezing,
Yeah.
and it's like
All this pollen is gumming up the works for you.
I didn't sleep very well last night, and then now there's pollen, and it's all everywhere.
And that crying caterpillar's
And that-
voice going through your head.
And all this wind is blowing stuff in your face and stuff.
Yes, it's not been very kind to me.
Okay, so make your way back into town and stop by the Gale Forge. And the wreath that Babu made is his gift for Mr. Becky Ann, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then she's going to use the rest for decorations at the mayor's house.
His gift is the decorations that are already there.
Yes. All right. You make it back to the forge. Is there anything you would like to do at the forge? One last call. Questions, talking, getting anything? Okay.
No, I'm good.
I got my sheep.
All right. What would you guys like to do next? You have probably about 5 or so hours before the birthday party.
I need to go to Pearls of Wisdom.
Okay. Let me remember what I have written down for Pearls of Wisdom. Sure, yes, we can go to Pearls of Wisdom.
I'm gonna get my gift here.
Okay, gotcha. Look at my map. So Colleen is going to Pearls of Wisdom. It's located right next to Maurice's house. Maurice is the woodworker. So you will make your way east to the east side of town, and it is much like all the other cottages in Stormbrook, just made of stone, thatched roof, and this has a font that's very curly that just says Pearls of Wisdom, and at the end of it is 2 knitting needles and a ball of yarn. And you'll walk in, and there are shelving units of different variations of yarn, so all sorts of colors, yarn weights, and there's all sorts of notions and other things. It just looks like a cute yarn shop. And behind the counter is a, say, like 30-year-old man.
Cool.
And he's wearing a store apron, and he is winding yarn right now at the desk. All right. Hi, how can I... excuse me, let me figure out my voice. Hello, welcome to Pearls of Wisdom, right? That's my store name? Yes. Okay.
Was that in character?
That's what I was
He steps out of the store to look at the sign.
Yeah. I guess this is his character now. That's what happens when you flub up. That's what your character becomes. Yes, that was definitely 100% in character. Welcome to my store, Pearls. Yes, Pearls of Wisdom. Welcome. Thank you. How can I help you?
I'm going to the birthday party tonight,
Oh, yes.
and I'm hoping I can get a gift here.
Sure. Mr. Becky Ann, what a fine fellow.
Indeed. I may be hoping you have like a little baby blanket ready.
Oh, yes, because they're expecting. Yes, of course. We have several blankets already knitted up, and he stops winding the yarn, and he'll walk over to
God,
an
he's
area.
gonna forget his place.
He's gonna forget what he's
Gonna
doing.
get lost, yeah.
Yeah, and then he'll walk over to a shelf where there is like some finished goods. So there's some sweaters of all sorts of sizes, sorts and sizes, and then also some blankets and stuff like that, shawls. And he goes, yes, of course, here you go. And then he starts to pull them out for you. And there's lace ones, cabled ones, and made of these are all made of nimbless yarn, of course. What were you thinking? Like, this is what we've got. So anyone catch your eye? You can make it up if you want.
A very soft green.
Ooh, yes.
With like the scalloped wavy edges.
Yes.
Probably lace, just so it's a little lightweight.
Because I'm pretty sure Becky Ann is due in fall.
Okay.
Let me look up. I'm trying to look up the specialty goods.
In my mind, I was like, "Who's Becky Ann?"
I know I'm Mr. Becky Ann, but
Have we met Becky Ann?
Not yet.
no.
Oh,
This is gonna be the great reveal tonight.
she's gonna be a hippo lady.
We were suspicious that she was like the wife in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I assure you, Becky Ann is a very real person.
People keep saying that.
Wake.
I'm so confused.
Oh no.
Does that mean she's real or not?
So all of these blankets here are about 500 gold each.
All right.
And you seem to be eyeballing this one, the scallopy, lacy
Yes.
sage. Yes. 500 gold, please. And would you like it gift wrapped?
Please.
Oh,
yes.
can do that.
This is so out of character, but when you're like wink, as like a new thought rolled into my head of like it's a town-wide prank they're pulling on Mr. Becky Ann, where they're like, no, she's real, she's real,
Different towns members in wigs every other night.
she's real. Wink.
I'm so confused.
This whole town is a Truman Show.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
It's terrible when Wyatt has to put on the wig.
So he'll take the blankets back and he'll gift wrap it and put it in a nice bag that has little sheep jumping around on it. And he'll take your money and is there anything else I can do for you? I'm assuming all four of you are here.
I'm not, but I'll follow up on that.
Okay.
I'm probably not.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing though. I'll have to think about it a little bit.
I'd like to come in.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do anything. I
Okay.
don't really care.
Yeah, Colleen's definitely like touching all the yarn.
Sure. Oh, yeah. Hold it up. Sniff
Squishing it.
Squishing it yarn. Sir, can I help you? Sir, can I help you? Sir, are you all right?
I'm really just looking. I mean,
You can just
I am
tell him no.
absolutely miserable today.
Yes.
As like, it's just not been my day. No. I'm just looking. And I'll like touch a piece of yarn.
And
Reminds
cry.
me of my wife.
Aw.
Oh my god.
I'll just hold my staff.
The wedding ring on your neck.
Yeah.
What was her name?
Fuck.
Interesting.
Oh, that's a really that's an exotic
That's
name.
actually a good question.
Becca Annie.
Your wife too is named
Stella Lou, Babu, and
Bobette.
I mean, if Babu is like a grandpa nickname, then Bobette might be the grandma nickname.
Yeah.
My grandkids called her Lala.
Okay.
Aw.
I was gonna see if there's a benediction for nostalgia, because if you're like doing a nostalgia moment right now, I could bless
That's what
you.
I'm thinking. Yeah.
Give me just 1 second.
I don't think Babu's real name. It's just what people have
Right.
called him for like ever now.
Yeah. I
I should probably think of what his real name is.
eventually maybe it'll come up.
I am Poseidon, god of the sea. I probably should have thought of that a while ago.
And so then the shop owner will say, okay, let me know if you need anything. And then he'll go back to the desk and he looks at the winding that he was doing and then pulls out something else and starts knitting on it.
I'm going to ask Colleen, have you left yet? You're still touching everything,
I'm
right?
touching things, yeah.
I'll probably like touch one more like stretch of yarn and then just like shuffle out.
Okay, cool.
For note-taking sake, was that benediction cast?
No, it was not.
Okay.
I don't think
It's not a very good one. I wish there was a better one for nostalgia.
Yeah, I have to think of something. Okay. What are Jake and Arthur doing?
I think Jake would have started just exploring the town.
Okay.
And I think what I'd end up going to out of curiosity is the mayor's place, because that's where the party's going to be taking place.
Yeah.
I kind of want to get I just kind of want to see where we're going tonight
Yeah.
and what it's going to be
Scope it out.
like. And I'm pretty sure when we get there, it'd be busy with preparations for this one guard at the mayor's house.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, I'm not sure what you'll have to set the scene there.
Yeah, yeah.
being massacred.
So-
Arthur, are you with me or what are you doing?
I'm going to the woodworker's place.
Okay.
Maurice.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah. There's not a scenario there. It's just something to drop off, and yeah.
Okay.
I can talk to you about that later. It's mostly a secret.
We'll do not Bobby. Jake. We'll do Jake first. So Jake makes his way to the mayor's house. You get that map that Mr. Becky Ann gave you that you had crumpled up. I'm assuming you did, and then you're uncrumpling it. And you're like, okay, and you know that the mayor's house is north side of town, right near the north entrance.
Yeah.
And you'll get there, and it's about 2:00 maybe or so 3 hours before the actual thing. And it's a fairly decent sized cottage made of stone like everything else.
Is it
Riverstone.
1 floor, 2 floor?
2 floors. And what would you like to do? It
Are
looks
they
pretty
still
cute.
doing preparations for everything? Or
Yeah,
is
there's, like-
or was it just like, I'm making this a bigger deal than it is. It's not like a wedding's happening. It's his birthday, but
Yeah.
big deal, but not like a wedding.
Well, you
know?
do see that there are balloons tied out front when you get closer
Right,
to
but I
it.
mean, I'm like, do I see staff that are busy and all that and stuff?
No, not outside.
I want to walk into the mayor's house.
Just straight up walk in.
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll knock on the door first.
Okay, you knock.
Yeah, I'll knock.
She's a government official. She's on the clock 24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the door will slowly open, and there's this really steeped over old raccoon lady. What?
Another raccoon person.
You already knew that.
How old do these raccoons live for?
A long time. Do you know what tanukis?
Yeah.
Essentially. Like, think about tanukis, like mythological.
Or she's like 8.
Yeah.
And I go, can you find my
She's
leaf?
lived longer
no,
than
no,
Wyatt.
in like-
Wyatt's
in-
like, she's
in-
8 years old.
In like raccoon years. I
Yeah.
don't think raccoons live.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
50 years.
So she opens the door, and she's wearing little round glasses at the end of her nose.
Disgusting. Kidding.
And she has a
She's
cane
cute.
in her hands, and she says,
Yes, can I help you?
Hi, my name's Jake. I'm just walking around and exploring, and I was invited to Becky Ann's birthday, and I figured I'd just kind of get familiar with the town, and I just wanted to see where we're going to be having the party at.
Oh, yes. Would you like to come in and see?
Oh, I'd be delighted to.
and so she'll motion you inside, and she'll walk with her cane in front of her.
It's pretty spacious in the first.
Yeah, so it's like a foyer. There's like a little,
Yeah.
I'm trying. Okay, I can't say I have to describe. So you walk in, and it's
How many pugs can I fit in this room?
okay. How many pugs can you fit in this room? Like, how big is it's probably 2 of the studio, so it's probably like a 35 by 35 square in the foyer. So it's a pretty decent open. And then there's a staircase in the middle that goes up, a double staircase.
In description of, if you were to describe the interior of this place, like, would you say it's just like homely, or would it be more tidy
It's
and
very tidy. It's a lot of like
professional because it's the mayor's house or whatever?
yeah. So it looks old fashioned. So a lot of dark wood,
Okay.
built-in bookshelves. There are candle holders on sconces on entryways and around the place. There's nice paintings, not Wyatt paintings.
It's like by Wyatt.
No, in the foyer you do not see any Wyatt paintings. But they're like with like nice gilded, and like it's a picture of like similar to what you guys saw in what Wyatt did paint, where it's a nicer, more detailed view of that big tree blooming, and then just another portrait or another of Stormbrook, and then just Loam in general, other kind of sceneries.
Okay.
There's a candelabra in the middle of the foyer that has actual candles on it. Some sitting
I
chairs.
just really wanted to get a feel of like what the atmosphere of this place was.
Do you know the Rococo set in Animal Crossing New Leaf?
I don't think so.
Okay. It's tapestries and deep mahogany woods and like that Grammy floral patterns on stuff. Does that make sense? Okay.
Makes sense.
Like a rich, like think chocolatey.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
And so she starts walking you towards, and she goes, "It's right this way." And she's like, "Here's the meeting room."
So we're having a party in the meeting room?
Yes, this is where we usually hold town conferences.
And is it all partied up? Like it's got streamers
It's
and stuff.
kind of
everywhere,
about
or-
it's getting there. So there are people in there working. Some kids, not like kids, but
child labor.
like teens are in there, and then there's
Okay.
some young adults, and they're kind of like helping.
Well, I
put
guess
up.
it's just a party. It's not
Like
they're
Martha's
actually
there now, and she's putting up her wreaths that she's been doing.
Yeah, right.
And this is where we will be having the party.
Oh, cool. So, are you the mayor?
I am the mayor.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Hi, what is your name?
I said my name.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
What's your name, young man?
We'll just say she's seen.
That's on brand.
Jake's like, I'm Jake I'm Jake.
Nice to meet you. Nice to
And
meet
what
you
is your
too.
what is your name,
I'm
ma'am?
Temperance.
Temperance?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's nice to meet you, Temperance.
Are you
Is-
on your journey, young man?
I'm on a
Pug?
journey to the birthday party for now. But where are we headed? I don't know where we're headed.
Deepwood.
The Deepwood's
Deepwood.
next.
We're
Yeah.
headed to the Deepwood.
Oh, the Deepwood. What brings you there? Wow.
I want to hunt squirrels, personally.
Oh.
Like, not, I'm kind of a traveling chef, and I like to experiment and cook different things. And that's kind of my whole
Chef,
thing.
you say?
Yeah.
You're getting roped into some shit.
As soon as you said chef. Oh, a chef, you say?
That is correct.
Would you be interested in perhaps helping out in the kitchen for
Oh,
tonight?
Oh, sure. That sounds, I'd be more than happy to, provided that I might get some small compensation for my time.
Oh, of course, dear. What were you thinking?
Well, I don't necessarily need money, but I want something that's valuable to Jake.
Yeah. Maybe you can think on it while you do some work.
Right.
Wink.
Get to work.
Perhaps she could provide me with like some Skybrook based recipes and stuff like that.
Oh,
And
sure.
that
Yeah,
kind of stuff that for me to expand my chef knowledge and whatnot.
So do you ask that?
That's what I want. Yeah.
Yes, I have a long family history of collected recipes that we could look through together, and we'll find something that maybe is suitable for
Right.
your tastes.
Basically, it's like he's gathering knowledge. Like if he were to open a restaurant in
Sure.
Stormbrook, what kind of things would they favor over other
Yeah.
stuff? Kind of like New York's pizzas. Et cetera,
Yeah.
et cetera.
I get
You
you.
know
I
what
get
mean?
you. I get you. She's gonna walk you to the kitchen, and in the kitchen there's two people kind of putting together like hors d'oeuvres and like checking on stuff, and they're kind of flustered. And she'll come here, dear. And there's a bookcase in there, and she pulls out this giant bookcase.
Okay.
And she pulls out a bookcase. She pulls out
Pulls out a bookcase and opens it up.
a bookcase within a bookcase. It's a smaller bookcase.
Nesting bookcase.
Oh my god. She pulls out a large book that's weathered, and it's got floral pattern on it, and she'll open up and she says, "There are many recipes in here. Were you something specific that you were looking for? Maybe
I just wanted
Stormbrook,
I
something that made in Stormbrook for a long
basically,
time."
yeah. It's just,
Specialty.
it's basically I'm just getting access to their knowledge. This is more like a character thing. I don't expect to
Yeah.
actually gain anything out of this.
What's the regional? Like,
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the regional thing, because we know that in Bluefield it was blue honey, and there was
What
the
was it? He likes,
quiche, rosewater quiche.
He likes carrot cake. Maybe and he likes Stormbrook, so maybe they have
carrot
they're
cakes.
like really good at cooking some kind of carrot-based foods or something like that. Like
We could give you the recipe for the carrot cake that we are making tonight. It's a family tradition.
okay, sure.
And so she'll give you the recipe, like she'll point to it, and then if you want to write it down, you can take care.
Yeah, I'm just putting down recipes and carrot.
Yeah, it's the Stormbrook carrot strudel. Stormbrook. We'll call it Stormbrook strudel.
Stormbrook strudel.
It's not a cake.
It's a strudel.
carrot strudel sounds all right.
Yeah. So basically, what will happen now is she'll turn you to the chefs, and they'll put you to work.
Okay.
And then we'll just say that you help for the rest of the time until the party.
Okay. I don't have to roll anything for that. You sure?
You want to?
Well, it's my thing. I
Okay.
want to-
All right. Okay. We can do that.
It'd be crafting, wouldn't it? It'd be my strength and my dex.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I
Let's
wanna
make sure that you don't make it worse
botch
for
it
them.
up. That's what I'm looking for. Like
Put
that time,
mint leaves
like
in
that one time
everything.
that one time I helped make the
Pies
pies
for the
and
pie
they're too
contest?
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to think that like during the
Roll better than a
contest.
7.
Carrots? I thought it said mint.
I rolled a fucking, that's a 9 and an 8, so that's 17.
Damn.
Damn. So
I
how
took
about
over in that kitchen.
Yeah.
I
That is
became head
that is
chef.
a damn good strudel.
Yeah,
these two people who are cooking are just like, well, actually, you know one of them. It's Anna
it's Anna. Okay.
from Cafe Egg.
Oh yeah, Anna.
Yeah. So she's been like cooking her basic stuff that she's been cooking all this time. And so basically you come in with a new breath of life.
Yeah.
And you're like, let's add.
Let's take these strudels to flavor.
Okay. That's exactly what you say. And yep.
I'd eat that off a flip flop. Yeah. That's okay.
I know what
That's
it
a Guy
is.
Fieri
I
thing.
know it's a Guy Fieri thing. I thought
Didn't
you had
know
your
that
own
was his
version
thing,
of
but I
that.
could see
Yeah,
that.
he just says like really weird shit sometimes. Just because
For some reason, I thought you had your own version of that.
I should.
Like I'd eat that off a sandal.
I'd eat that off a sandal.
I'll eat that out of a clog.
Ugh. Everything's worth clogs.
I'd drink that out of a boot.
There you go.
Stuff like that.
I'm old
Just
Greg.
workshopping catchphrases.
Yeah.
One of them will stick.
You're saying them in the kitchen to them, and they're just shaking their head like,
Nope.
What? Okay. But you obviously
I'm
know
like adding
something.
spices and going bam.
So now you're Emerald?
I'm now
Okay.
Emerald. I'm like mixing all my chefs together.
All right. Because his favorite dinner, as you guys don't know, is spaghetti.
Who?
Mr. Beccayan, so you're making spaghetti.
Wow.
He likes. He's like, I don't want carrot cake. I want spaghetti.
Simple man.
Spaghetti is pretty good though.
Yeah.
Everybody line up to the spaghetti trough and get your spaghetti.
Did you say the spaghetti trough?
Yes. Like, it's exactly. I'm imagining just like this giant long container that's just full of spaghetti. It's like,
And there's like 100 of the salad picker uppers,
like tongs,
little
yeah.
tong things. Yeah.
One of them is like tied to something like a reward, like a little like good luck charm for the birthday party. If you pull the lucky noodle,
if you get the lucky noodle, if you get the one tied to the lucky meatball,
it's like but those coins have a hole in the middle of it, and the noodle is just kind of like tied to it. That's the
Yeah.
good luck noodle.
good luck noodle.
Are you doing all these special tricks and events? And
Heck yeah.
Got a 17.
Yeah,
I got a 17, man.
Okay.
I've become the Ramsey in that kitchen.
So basically, you've come up with some food games.
Okay.
So you're like the lucky person to find something in something.
I like food and I like games.
Okay, we'll get prizes. So I have to come up with prizes for this party.
Yeah.
All right, we're good. We good. We good. We good. As I'm like freaking out trying to think of things.
You'll get one free viewing to the birth of my child.
Since
Gross.
oh my goodness, the thing is, since I'm behind those scenes on this, I know how to win the games, don't
Uh-oh.
I think you have to.
You're
I?
probably
Take yourself
recused.
out
Okay,
of the
let's say
game.
I know how to win the games, but I won't participate because that'd be against Jake's morality. He'd
Right.
be like,
Okay.
I wouldn't do that. He's like, I
But
wouldn't.
you can let Babu.
I can let Bob.
All right. So we'll sit there while Jake gets a devious thought, goes, feels bad, goes, that's a bad boy thought, and then and he continues his work.
He gets a newspaper and hits himself with a newspaper.
Oh,
Bad boy.
I don't think he'd hit himself in the newspaper.
Wow, this is getting weird.
yeah.
Didn't mean for it to be that kind of weird.
Weird, yes, but
Yeah,
not that kind.
That kind. All right, we're gonna move over to Arthur now.
Okay. Arthur is just picking up a package that he had dropped off at the woodworker's place.
Maurice's.
Yeah, he had commissioned some small decorative work. That's all. So he's
When was
picking
that?
up yesterday. He just dropped it off.
Did it actually happen?
It's something that wouldn't take much time at all. So
Okay, so
I'm just-
flashbacks.
yeah,
so I
it's
know
just-
what happened. What, like you went to his place?
yeah, and I just dropped something off, and I gave him a design to carve into it, and that was that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Cool.
And now today I'm picking it up.
Okay.
So however
knock on
much
his door.
that cost
We'll say 100 gold.
sounds good.
There's a specialty accessory service.
I will pick up this box.
Thanks for the business, bruh.
Yeah, thanks for the work, brah.
You go to that party?
Yes, I will be attending the birthday party.
Sweet.
Are you going to be at the party too?
Yeah.
Killer.
Radical.
Righteous. All right. You guys ready?
Yep.
Is there anything else you do before this party?
Not me.
No.
I do think Babu will go back to the room and take a nap
Okay, that makes sense.
just to try and recuperate.
Sure.
Woo!
Yeah, it's
No.
a disco nap.
He's
Yeah.
not. He's not at that level.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you'll make your way to the mayor's house about the time, and all the decorations are up now. So there's some balloons and some flowers along like the porch railings and on the door. And the door is just wide open now because it's open invite party. People can come in as they want. And you go in, and there's people in the foyer where there was chairs that Jake had seen. There are now buffet tables, and as soon as you walk in, there is food on plates. There is music playing on an old.
Is it those? Is
Jukebox.
that Wandering
Jukebox.
Whistlers group?
No. They couldn't afford them.
That's pretty sad.
So there's an old record playing on a gramophone, I guess is what those are. And yeah, there's a bunch of people in here, like 30 plus people just mingling about.
Out of the 50 that live in Stormbrook.
There's like 100. There's like a lot of people.
329 is the population.
Oh,
the
wow.
population's
Never mind.
big, dude.
I was imagining this town as much smaller than it was.
Oh no.
329, 330 when the baby is born. That's a
Wink.
rollover. Yeah.
They have a sign. Maybe Wyatt will die when the baby's born. Maybe there's always 329.
They only have
We're
so many
gone.
souls to share.
Or if we find out something
Oh my
like,
god.
what if we get presented with the moral dilemma where we know this baby's going to grow up to be like the equivalent of a Hitler or something?
Jesus.
It's like, oh no.
Dear Lord.
It's like
Our
people.
wholesome game.
Shapeshift is a member of the Geek Spectrum Network. If you've been enjoying the show, please leave a rating or review on iTunes. It really helps me out, and so does sharing the show with others. You can also find Shapeshift on Spotify and YouTube. Another way to help my show out would become a patron at patreon.com/geekspective. You can find me, Amber, on Twitter at RocketOrca and at ShapeshiftCast. You can also find me on other podcasts on the Geek Spectrum Network, such as Tales from Moxbury and Red Mage Blue Mage. This episode was edited by Rudy Basso. You can find Rudy on Twitter at Rudy Basso. That's RUDYBASSO. Thanks, Rudy.